Good evening student. Today I will discuss two questions which appeared in NEET 2013 and 2002. The question comes from Rosenmund reduction. The question comes from Rosenmund reduction. So this is a name reaction which is from the aldehydic chapter preparation. So when benzoyl chloride is treated with hydrogen in presence of palladium barium sulfate, when benzoyl chloride is treated with hydrogen in presence of palladium barium sulfate, benzaldehyde is formed. This reaction is called Rosenmund reduction and it was asked in 2013. It was asked in 2013. When acid chloride RC+OCl is treated with hydrogen palladium barium sulfate, aldehyde is formed, and this was asked in NEET 2002. So you have to remember this very important reaction. Understood, student? Now two more questions were asked based on reduction of carbonyl compound to alkane. Reduction of carbonyl compound to alkane. So in 2007 they asked कि when carbonyl compound is converted into alkane, what is the reagent we use? So the reagent used is if the reagent used is zinc amalgam conc HCl, then the reaction is called Clemmensen reduction. The reaction is called Clemmensen reduction. So when we use zinc amalgam as conc HCl, the reaction is called Clemmensen reduction. It converts the carbonyl compound to alkane. It converts the carbonyl compound to alkane. Next was asked in 2011 कि during Wolff-Kishner reduction what is the reagent used? So the reagent used is hydrazine NH2 or you can write N2H4. So it forms hydrazone which is treated with KOH glycol to form alkane. So this is the conversion of carbonyl compound to alkane. This is the conversion of carbonyl compound to alkane. So keep this in mind, students. So three reactions up till now I have discussed. One is Rosenmund reduction, another is Clemmensen reduction, and another is Wolff-Kishner reduction. Now this question was asked in 2020 student. Acetone was treated with methyl magnesium bromide and they asked what type of alcohol will be formed. So keep this in mind. When formaldehyde react with Grignard reagent and undergo hydrolysis to form 1 degree alcohol. When other aldehyde reacts, it can be other aldehyde RCHO. When it reacts with Grignard reagent and undergo hydrolysis to form 2 degree alcohol. But when ketone, like acetone is a ketone, when ketone reacts with Grignard reagent, undergo hydrolysis to form 3 degree alcohol. So your answer will be a tertiary alcohol. So what happens here, this group will shift here, this methyl group will attack here. So it will form CH3CO- CH3 and this CH3 will come here and now hydrolysis. So hydrolysis will give you the desired product. So will give you CH3C, CH3, CH3OH. So this will be the alcohol. It is called tert butyl alcohol, or you can write 1, 2, 3, 2-methyl propane 2-ol. So it is tertiary butyl alcohol. This is formed. This was asked in NEET 2020. This was asked in NEET 2020. So keep this in mind, student. So when formaldehyde reacts with Grignard reagent, undergo hydrolysis to form 1 degree alcohol. When other aldehyde reacts with Grignard reagent, it gives 2 degree alcohol. When ketones react, then it gives 3 degree alcohol. So here acetone is a ketone. It reacts with methyl magnesium bromide, undergo hydrolysis to form tertiary butyl alcohol, or we can say 2-methyl propane 2-ol. So this was asked in NEET 2020. Now, when 1 degree alcohol is treated with copper at 573 Kelvin, it forms aldehyde. When 2 degree alcohol reacts at similar condition, copper 573, it forms ketone. When 3 degree alcohol reacts, it forms alkene. So this way we can distinguish 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree alcohol. So keep in mind that this was asked in NEET 2019 Odisha paper. So 2 degree alcohol reacts with copper at 573. In place of copper you can take also silver. So copper 573, you remember, student, 1 degree will give aldehyde, 2 degree will give ketone, 3 degree will give alkene. 2 degree one was asked in 2019. Now look at this question, student. Phenol is treated with zinc dust to form X. X is treated with chloromethane in presence of anhydrous AlCl3 to form Y. Y is treated with alkaline KMnO4 to form Z. Identify X, Y, Z. This was asked in NEET 2009. So what you have to do, you know that reduction of phenol with zinc dust give benzene. So here benzene will be formed. So first product will be X, will be benzene. Next is when benzene is treated with methyl chloride in presence of N, this is Friedel-Crafts alkylation. So it undergoes Friedel-Crafts alkylation to form toluene. It forms methyl benzene, that is toluene. And treating toluene with alkaline KMnO4 give benzoic acid. Whatever be the length of this alkyl group, it is going to convert to COOH. So it will form benzoic acid. So your Z will be benzoic acid or benzene carboxylic acid. So keep in mind that reduction of phenol with zinc give benzene. So your X product will be benzene. Benzene undergo Friedel-Crafts alkylation, that is methylation, in presence of anhydrous AlCl3 to form toluene. So your second product Y will be toluene, that is methylbenzene, and this undergo treatment with alkaline KMnO4 to form benzoic acid. So this was asked in it. It is a good question, student. I hope you understood. So this was asked in NEET 2009. Now let's see the next question, which was asked in NEET 2005. Acetic acid is treated with thionyl chloride, SOCl2, to form A. A is treated with benzene in presence of anhydrous AlCl3 to form B. B reacts with HCN to form C. C undergo hydrolysis to form D. Identify A, B, C, D. So first you have to know that whenever you have acetic acid or carboxylic acid treated with SOCl2 or PCl3 or PCl5, you have to remove the OH with Cl. So your first product will be CH3COCl. Now this will be treated with benzene, so you know that an electrophilic substitution reaction will take place. So this B will be, what happened here, one hydrogen is there, this will be replaced, so it will form acetophenone. So your B product will be acetophenone, and acetophenone being a ketone, this HCN will undergo nucleophilic addition reaction. This will undergo a nucleophilic substitution reaction. So what will be your C product? C product will be COH CH3CN. So it is a cyanohydrine derivative of benzene will be formed. Now this is CN cyanide, this will undergo hydrolysis to form, give a carboxylic group here. So your D compound will be this OH CH3 COOH. So you can name this compound, student. So it will be 1, 2, 3. It will be 2-hydroxy-2-phenyl, 2-hydroxy-2-phenyl propanoic acid. So this will be the final product. I hope you understood, student. So look at this question again. So acetic acid, so this OH group will be substituted by a chlorine, whether it is PCl3, PCl5 or SOCl2. The best method being SOCl2 because the other products are gases. So here the other product will be HCl and SO2, which will be existing as a escapable gas. So this will escape in the environment. So this will form ethanol chloride. Now this ethanol chloride will undergo electrophilic substitution reaction. That is, you can say Friedel-Crafts acylation to form acetophenone. This is acetophenone. This acetophenone will undergo nucleophilic addition reaction to form a cyanohydrine derivative with a phenyl group, and this will undergo hydrolysis to convert the CN to COOH. This is called 2-hydroxy-2-phenyl propanoic acid. So it is a beautiful question that was asked in NEET 2005. So student, this type of question will be asked in your NEET entrance exam. So I hope you understood what I wanted to explain you. With this question, I just wanted to tell you that you need to master your organic chemistry properly without wasting your time, because 12th September is your NEET exam, and focus on revision now, because you all have prepared already, because you got a lot of time. The exam was slated to be held in the month of August, and now it is in September 12th. So all the very best student, do like and subscribe my channel for more such videos in future. This is Sandeep sir signing off. Thanks for watching.